Hi everyone. Today I will be presenting my learning plan on improving the application of digital accessibility standards. So here's some background. A marketing manager audited last quarter's digital collateral and found her team had not consistently met accessibility standards. So she reached out to me to help her come up with a learning plan to close this gap. Currently, there is a 40% gap between the desired 100% and the current 60%. So I've listed a few ways in which accessibility standards are not being met currently, such as fonts across digital collateral are too small for reading in 70% of digital flyers, and captions and/or transcripts are not being embedded in 26% of videos and/or reels. So I conducted a multiple choice and short answer survey to address current challenges and identify perceived needs versus real needs of this performance gap. So a few key findings are stakeholders currently do not have a digital marketing accessibility guidelines checklist, and there's currently not a QA editor on the small marketing team. All stakeholders say they believe accessibility should be a top priority, although it is not currently practiced at 100%. And 5 out of 8 stakeholders feel overwhelmed by workloads, while others don't. I quickly want to go over two learner personas and talk about their motivations and expectations for e learning training. So, first, we have Jordan Stiles, who holds a bachelor's in graphic design, and he has 10 years of experience in digital and print design. Someone like Jordan seeks to avoid costly and time consuming rework by integrating accessibility checks upfront. Therefore, he expects quick reference guides rather than lengthy manuals. And then we have Maya. So Maya holds a master's in education and has 7 years of project management and campaign management experience. Someone like Maya wants to ensure that every campaign meets brand and compliance standards, including accessibility. And what she's looking for are tools and checklists that make it easy to add accessibility checks to project timelines. Now we'll move on to the learning solution. I will employ the successive approximation model to roll out both a 1 hour course on digital marketing accessibility standards and a downloadable checklist. I'm using SAM because of its rapid prototyping, collaboration, and continuous feedback features that align best with the team's fast paced nature and preferred way of working. As far as my approach, I will follow my accessibility first approach, which also luckily mirrors exactly what they're trying to accomplish. So these learning materials will prioritize active learning to transform knowledge into practical skill, strategic use of multimedia formats to meet varied learning preferences and needs, and accessible design, which includes things like manageable content chunks, video captions, transcripts, descriptive links, and appropriate color contrast, among other things. And last but not least, of course, accessibility focused evaluation of learning materials and delivery methods. The rollout for this project will take 8 weeks total. So, following the SAM, the team will meet each week to contribute their knowledge and feedback during each iterative phase. So, by week 2, iteration 1, meaning the drafted structure and outline of the course, should be approved. By week 4, iteration 2, meaning the drafted content and delivery platform, should be tested internally. And by week 6, iteration 3, meaning the course should be completed with pilot feedback addressed. By week 8, the course should be launched and summative evaluations will begin. As always, projects like these come with challenges. So, the main challenges for this e learning rollout include time constraints. So, considering this is a small marketing team working on time consuming projects on a regular, there may be requests to delay reviews. So, one way to mitigate this is to fit in at least 15 minutes for brainstorming and feedback sessions during the team's weekly meetings on Mondays. For the second challenge, we have scope creep, which means that members may ask for additional modules or features to the course. So, a way to mitigate this is to document scope early in the process and add the modules or features later on. As far as integrating technology into this course, the course will be asynchronous or self guided, and it will consist of several modules and incorporate short explainer videos, image examples of accessible versus non accessible marketing, and accessibility features like closed captions, flexible playback options, and descriptive links, among other things. In alignment with the SAM, there will be a formative evaluation, a summative evaluation, and a continuous feedback loop to update course content and the checklist as needed. So during development, there will be feedback after each iteration from the marketing team. There will also be a pilot test during week 6 with a survey and a discussion session during the team's weekly meeting. And post launch, there will be short knowledge quizzes embedded in the course content and a post course survey to ask if the content was accessible. That's going back to the accessibility first approach, relevant, engaging, and useful. And the marketing manager will also track compliance rates over 3 months and conduct another internal audit to compare the application of digital marketing accessibility standards to last quarter's. And this will help determine if the performance gap increased, decreased, or stayed the same after delivering this course. So this will also reveal whether there's a need to update the course and the checklist. Thanks for your time. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask now.